Today I'll be showing you how to do my simple everyday eye look. It doesn't take a lot of products, and this is a look that I would wear when I'm not in school, because usually when I'm in school I don't wear any makeup. It's way too early in the morning for that. Plus it's only a room full of us girls, so who am I there to impress? So yeah, so let's get started. Okay, so I'll be using MAC's Painterly Paint Pot. This is a great base to use on your eye area to help your eyeshadows look more vibrant and to also help avoid creasing of your eyeshadows throughout the day, especially if you have oily eyelids. I'll be applying it with just my finger onto the whole eye area. Next, I'll be applying Virgin from the Naked palette with a flat shader brush that I got from Sephora, and I'll be applying this shade all over my brow bone and the area underneath my eyebrow. This is a great highlighter to use to just add that extra pop to your arched eyebrows. And even if you don't have arched eyebrows, it just helps highlight that brow bone and gives the eyes a little bit of an eye lift. The next shade will be Buck from the Naked palette, and I'll be using a dense blending brush that I got from E.L.F, which you can also find at Target for $1. So yes, you can use products that are a lot cheaper and they will still do its job. So I'm just applying that shade onto my crease area. And as you can see, I'm using windshield wiper movements and also a little bit of circular movements. And I'm just using that and blending it to be a little bit more soft in my crease area. So just use windshield wiper movements and blend, blend, blend. Next, I'll be using the shade Darkhorse with a more of a fluffier blending brush that I got from BDELLIUM Tools. If you've never heard of that brand, you can check them out. I'll be having a link down in my description. And I'll just be putting that Darkhorse shade right below the Buck shade in my crease area, and also blending that into my V area, your outer V. And I'm just going to be adding a little bit more as I go along. I don't want it too dark because this is a simple everyday eye look, and I'm more on the natural side when it comes to adding eyeshadows. I don't really go that dark for every day, but if you prefer that, you can do that too. But for this look, we're just going to do simple. Next, I'll be applying the shade Naked with a large flat brush that I also got from BDELLIUM Tools. And all the BDELLIUM tool brushes, if you're looking more for that as well, I'll have the numbers, the brush numbers down below. Now I'm just going to be applying this shade all over my lid. Next, I'll be taking a smaller eyeshadow brush from BDELLIUM Tools, and I'll be taking the shade Virgin, which was our highlighter, and I'll be putting that on top of that Naked shade, all over my lid, and then dragging that into my inner corner. Now what that's going to do for me is just make my eyes a little bit more bigger, give it a little bit of that pop, and also have it look more awake. Now I'll be taking the shade Typographic from MAC and a liner brush that I got from Sephora, and I'll be lining my lower lash line, making a more of a natural line and not too dark, and I won't be taking it all the way into my inner corner of my eye, just so that my eyes can look a little bit bigger. And if I did take that all the way in, it would just close off my eyes a lot more, which is not what I want to do. Next, I'll be taking the blending brush from Morphe brushes just to make it a lot more natural and blended. And I totally messed up in recording how I apply my eyeliner and my mascara, but these are the products that I use, and I'll have the names in the description box. And onto the eyebrows, I'll be using Anastasia's Brow Wiz in Chocolate, E.L.F's Eyebrow Kit in Medium, and I'll also be using an eyebrow liner brush from E.L.F. And as you can see, I'll be lining my eyebrows with Anastasia's Brow Wiz. And then I just fill in my brows with the E.L.F. eyebrow kit in medium. And the kit also comes with a darker colored wax, but I usually use the powdered side. And also what's cool about the E.L.F. eyebrow kit is that it works really well, and it's only $3. And as you can see, or as you've watched in this video, I like to mix up my products. I'm not all about high-end or all about drugstore. I try to mix it up, and I try to learn all different types of products, because there are drugstore products and high-end products that are out there that, you know, sometimes they are for a bargain, or sometimes they are really good for the price, the high expensive price. But then sometimes you get things from high-end and drugstore that just totally suck. So the best thing to do is just to try out everything and to be a little bit more open with makeup. That's how I see it as. And you'll never know the results that you'll get from using a high-end or using a drugstore. So just try it all. And yeah, so we'll be ending this video with me filling in my eyebrows. And I hope you guys like this look. It's my simple everyday look. Like it, subscribe it, comment, and love you guys.